I don't know what the hell this is about. I don't really care, but I do want to know because I saw this on Twitter, or I saw somebody showing it on Twitter, bro. I don't know what this is, bro. Apparently, Ken Carson did something to himself, or I don't know, something. You see, Osamason would never do something like this. All that nigga do is flex. You know what I'm saying? When you an Osamason fan, bro, you don't gotta worry about niggas doing whatever it is niggas doing. Just flex, bro. That's the only thing you can be concerned about, nigga.
We get high, we get fat.
What's good for real? How y'all doing? All right, we got the wide camera angle. I want y'all to see the whole setup. I got some, what's that, a pillowcase in the corner of my room? It smells like straight sardines. But seriously though, what's good for real? Hope y'all all doing good. All right, I'm tired, but we got some shit to talk about that I've been wanting to talk about with y'all because everyone on Twitter hates Ken Carson right now. All right, there's so many niggas I see tweeting about Ken right now, talking about his cover art. Because if you don't know, Ken is dropping a deluxe to A Great Chaos. I think it's called More Chaos. And in so many words, you know, he's dropping a lead single to this deluxe, which is a little crazy, but we not gonna talk about it.
Bro, we gotta react to that. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and do this. When that comes out, I have to hear it, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and do this because I have to. This does not give him leverage over Osamason. Just letting y'all niggas know.
He can do what he wants. But glaze aside, this nigga's cover art has pretty much started a whole riot on Twitter. Like, people are genuinely mad about it, talking about how it's taking it too far and he's going too far by using this cover art. Now, if you don't know what this cover art is, or if you haven't seen it, pretty much is kind of like some Joker type shit. Like, he has the side of his face slashed, like it looks like it's straight out the Joker movie, like when his face head got cut, the scar he had. Pretty sure that's what he was going for, but that's exactly what this cover art looks like, right? And it's pixelated. Like, the cover art, you can't fully see it. It's obviously makeup, but it's covered. It's pixelated. People have genuinely went in a whole uproar about it, talk about Ken is taking it too far. Ken needs to stop this whole.
So niggas are getting mad over makeup.
Nigga, before we get any further into this, niggas need to grow a pair. And I'm gonna keep it honest before we get any further. Niggas need to grow some balls, bro. You are a person who's on the internet, bro. What do
niggas
you
are getting mad
to see on the internet? I open Twitter and see some of the most gory shit I've ever seen. That's why I don't even open Twitter. You're gonna see people getting beat up. You might see a person getting popped. You might see a person losing
their life
on Twitter if you open it.
I've seen some wild shit on Twitter, bro. I seen some cartel, nigga. If you know, you know, bro. Them niggas do not play.
You're mad about Ken Carson having special effects makeup and a cover art. Now, don't get me wrong. This whole gore thing he's been going for is a little weird. I'll say, like, it can catch me off guard at times. Like, I remember when he was full on using, like, the cut in half, like, bodies for his cover art and aesthetic. That was a little weird. But at the end of the day, bro, we've all grew up watching horror movies. We've all grew up seeing some terrible things, especially if you've been on the internet. So a cover art is the last of my worries. Now, I will say this, because I saw
niggas do bitch too much. I can't lie. Niggas be acting like when shit happens, it's the first time it's ever happened. Hey, it's just the time we in, bro. Niggas overreact, bro.
He mentioned this as well, and I agree with this. Like, imagine being in public though, and you open your phone and you're listening to Ken Carson, and a nigga look over and see a cut mouth, or if they see Party Next Door giving back shots to a girl for a cover art. Cover art is getting crazier and crazier. I will be real. Like, I remember niggas used to actually try to have artistic value behind their cover art. Nowadays, it's just whatever that nigga feeling.
It's just to grab attention.
Like,
that's what it is.
Like Joker. Nigga feel like he want to give straight demon shots. Won't be surprised if a nigga just posed butt naked for a cover art at this point. I'm just waiting for the time. Pause. But overall, in my opinion, it's not that bad, and I feel like, what do niggas expect?
Bro, I bet Drake would do that, bro. I feel like Drake would do something like that, bro. Like, I feel like Drake would be the type of nigga, like, to face away from the camera and his cheeks just out, bro. But it would be censored right there. And I feel like he would have, like, a bottle of champagne and niggas' cheeks is just all in the cover art, bro. And then you see the shadow of the helicopter, like you just see the shadow, bro. A very long silhouette like shadow.
Been to not do something because people don't like it, you know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga has always had a little eerie aesthetic, you know? And once again, bro, there's 10 times more worse things to be worried about. Now, I see niggas genuinely on Twitter trying to cancel Ken Carson over this, which is blowing my mind because it's never that serious. Yes, a little eerie, but I've genuinely seen people on Twitter making full-on threads explaining why this proves Ken Carson is a scumbag. And it's like, bro, this is dated back to years before Ken Carson even existed in music, bro. Before that nigga was even a thing, you know, these rock bands were using demons, antichrist, all type of gore on their album covers. All type of gore is their aesthetic. So this is nothing new whatsoever, and that's the crazy part about it, because
Nickelodeon was kid.
Ain't no way that nigga just got cummed on. The whole came on that nigga. Rest in peace to him, bro. Oh
Seems
my
like
goodness.
people don't look deeper into the roots of rap. Like, I know I talk about underground rap, but some of my favorite artists aren't even in this underground scene, and some of my favorite artists aren't even rappers. Like, of course, you got Uzi, you got Cardi, Ye, Drake, all the goats. But when it comes to music, I listen to so much more shit. And you know, if you really look into it, there's a lot more worse shit that's been done when it comes to music covers and music cover arts and videos than what Ken Carson is doing. You know what I'm saying? It's just some shit that is like,
Bro, he
subjective.
censored it. He censored it, bro. Like, he could have did something way worse and not censored it all the way. Like, he could have been borderline of actually showing some shit. Like, it's not even that deep, bro.
Hate it, or you can either love it, and I don't care for the aesthetic. It's not like it's doing something cool for me. Like, I know niggas were straight up glazing it on Twitter like, this is so fire, bro, so inspirational. Like, nigga, it's not that deep, bro. It's a Joker inspired cover art, you know what I'm saying? But I do feel like the internet mad soft, because it's like, we've devolved when it comes to being able to handle things as a society. Like, a lot of niggas would be able to look at that like it was nothing and wouldn't give a shit if this was years ago. But in 2024, people are complaining about album covers, you know what I'm saying? Actually getting mad at album covers that really aren't that deep, if you ask me. Now, if this nigga put somebody's genuine deceased body on a thumbnail, or he really took it there, or if he put it on like a cover art post of Logan Paul for a shit, then yeah, you get cooked, alright? He's depicting himself glorified, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. But once again, to each his own, you know what I'm saying? What I might find to be normal or not normal, or what I might find to be tame, you might find it to be the worst thing ever.
I agree with what he just said, bro. But it honestly does seem like, as a whole, this generation is so sensitive, bro.
Subjective, you know. I could think something's alright and you could hate something. But at the end of the day, I just think it's not that big of a deal, especially the way people have been trying to cancel this nigga on Twitter, bro. Like, I want y'all to go on Twitter for L and search up Ken Carson cover art. You're gonna see so many niggas crying about it. It's ridiculous, bro. Like, I genuinely saw this on Twitter. Me and Duty were talking about it yesterday. I'm like, bro, I gotta talk about this shit. It's just corny. Like, seriously. But overall, I'm excited for more chaos. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be a good deluxe. It's a little crazy he's dropping.
We'll see what he does. We'll see if it's good.
5 months after he's dropped a great chaos. I find that a little crazy, but you know, like I said, it's going to be good. I really do feel like more chaos is just going to be something to hold us over into the next big project he's working on. And overall, I want to know where Ken's gonna take his sound, you know? Nigga coming with new cover art, new aesthetic, so boy, you better come with some new heat. That's all I'm saying. But we all know Ken Carson will at the end of the day. Ken Carson has really been good at switching his style, innovating everything, and changing it all up, and being able to start new trends, you know? Because a lot of niggas are gonna start biting this. I'm calling it. Niggas are gonna start using this cover art with this gore and all this shit. They're gonna start doing it, bro. And I want you to remember this for L. Remember this video. Remember me saying this. You gonna see your favorite rapper, or you gonna see some of these underground rappers straight up start doing this corny shit. They gonna
I bet he's right.
Like I bet he's right. Cover art, bro. It's just everything them niggas doing. Opium niggas want to do it. And I honestly feel like that's exactly what's gonna happen with this. I feel like niggas are gonna take the fact that this man is using gore on his cover art, and they gonna run with it, because let's be real, it's the underground, bro. Everything Cardi and Opium does.
Somebody's gonna take what Ken Carson did with the whole gore thing, and they're gonna take it further, because they saw how the nigga got attention for it, bro. How, I mean, Ken Carson already has attention, but I'm saying, like, how he became, like, the topic for a certain, like, the cover art. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas about to go crazy with that.
Niggas are gonna do it. They see this nigga Cardi start streaking out in public and get a Hyper Pop Daily promo and be like, Playboy Cardi's son streaks in public, pause. Like, honestly, bro, these niggas be blowing my mind. So I won't be surprised if this actually ends up happening, which I'm just gonna bank on it. Alright, I'm gonna bet y'all $100 for L that these niggas are gonna start copying this exact thing. But at the end of the day, I really don't think it's morally wrong, you know what I'm saying? As long as this nigga isn't using genuine gore. Like, I think the previous promo he used was Genuine Lively, which is crazy. I do not condone that. I think it's corny.
I feel like I could be Batman. I feel like you could be Batman. Anybody could be Batman. You just gotta get the gadgets.
Gadgets.
But Ken is a good musician, nigga, so I'm gonna separate the art from the artist in that aspect. Not to mention that this cover art, I really don't see the line it's crossing. He's literally just glorifying himself, like I said. And I also feel like if Cardi were to do it, niggas wouldn't care. I'm telling you, if Cardi was to literally have a cover art of a butt booty naked dude, nobody would give a shit. Because it's Cardi.
I would,
only gonna
nigga.
care and discuss and talk about why.
Don't include me in that, bro.
Carson, even though they're under the same, you know, category, but it's just because there's a bias to Cardi. I feel like if Cardi goes go and do the same thing, nobody's really gonna bat an eye to it. They're just gonna say it's Cardi's vibe, bro. It's his aesthetic. And I feel like we gotta keep that same logic to Ken Carson, nigga. He's been like this forever. He's been kind of dark, you know, not necessarily always dark, but I mean, he's kind of developed this over the last 2 years. So what are we expecting here, nigga? You expect this nigga to make Jesus Christ his cover art?
Hey, when people come around judging, it's a big turn off. Don't be a judger, bro. Don't be a judger. Let God, leave it up to God.
Thanks.
Me personally, I would. I'm a man of God, but you know, he doesn't seem to be. All right, I ain't gonna lie. Ken Carson, we know he's on the dark side, but at the end of the day, I really don't.
That's probably the most intelligent thing I've heard that Osamason wanted. Now let me stop. But nah, what he said was real. How you gonna judge flesh and blood, nigga, and you flesh and blood yourself, nigga? The fuck wrong with you, bro? Y'all leave it out to God. Y'all just soft. They just soft. Hey, I can't wait for that album to come out though. Was it a great more chaos, bro? I cannot wait. Gonna turn up to that motherfucker. If it's good, of course. I didn't even see the cover art. I want to see it now. Bro, why am I on Yahoo, bro? I'm so sick of niggas put me on Yahoo.
Stay focused, bro. Stay focused.